What kind of Benz is this? This Benz ain't bad though. It's compact. I know it ain't no what is this a C class, E class? Hey Trey, chill, chill, chill. I got some drink in the system, man. Chill. Hey, hey, let's try not to be funny tonight. Let's try. Let me get focused, man. I'm trying to entertain you all. Let's not try to be funny. Let me do the jokes. Trey talking about it's a dirty bit. Let me do the jokes, man. Let me do the jokes, man. Because if I read y'all shit, then I'm gonna be distracted. And when I'm distracted, the reason this show is called On the Clock is because I get distracted and I start talking about other shit for like 20, 30 minutes. So it's gone on the clock. I like, okay, I got 20, 30 minutes. Let me make the jokes, man. Motherfucker will say it's a dirty biz. Hey, chill the fuck out. Let me make the fucking jokes, y'all. This is my show, man. Let me make the jokes. Motherfucker talking about you'll get me laughing over here, then I'm gonna be fucking laughing, bro. And you know, I got them tear up when I laugh, man. CLA. All right, CLA Ben. Who paying the car insurance now that the Westons are basically broke? Well, as far as the Westons go, so let me just break something down for you guys. So with the SEC coming in for the Westons, they're not seizing the money that they already got. So let's say Weston Holdings is worth $1 trillion. Weston Holdings is $1 trillion. The Westons are worth $200 million. So when the SEC comes in and stops everything, the 200 million that the Westons are worth, that's what they're worth, unless it's tied into the stocks. So when you see a lot of the billionaires and like the upper echelon millionaires, they got real estate. If they have an LLC, they're not going to be connected to it. So let's just say Weston Holdings $2 billion, it loses that value. Now, out of that $100 million, let's just say they probably got about 40 to 50 million in stocks. So that's what that they might lose that 40 to 50 million, but they still got 40 to 50 million from the real estate that they bought because they just sold shares earlier. Now the SEC, they can't go and seize that because they sold that legitimate 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 I can't even say this shit right, Robin Drake. It's legitimate money that they sold while it was going on. So the SEC is only going to stop the funds that are in there. So that 1 trillion evaluation that they got, that's just gone. But they still got like 40 to 50 million from the money that they made over the years. The SEC is not going to take none of that. So the Westons, they still have money. They just don't have the Weston Holdings, and they're not worth $1 billion at this point. So they're still getting insurance. We do see Brayden eventually getting cut off towards the end of the episode. Yeah, legitimately. See, I said it one time, legitimately. I can't even say this shit right, man. Fuck. I can't say it right. But y'all know what we'll just say legit. But anyway, everything I'm telling you guys is what it is. So the SEC, let's say it's $1 billion company. They were worth 200, let's say 200 million. Now they're probably worth 100 million. 100 million was wiped off. SEC came and took that, but everything else they still have. It's legitimate. Now, like all the shit that they bought, this car is probably paid for. I doubt they did making payments. The insurance, Brayden's under 25 for a car like this. The family's well known. He probably paying $300 a month. Turn 25, that shit turned like 125. All right. So this is one thing I was talking about with Brillo. When they pulled up, I like that it was legit. Right after the war started, they drove off. So now they're trying to figure out what's the next play. Now we're doing it from Tariq's perspective. And from Tariq's perspective, Tariq is like, man, look, but Hey, we got to cover the car up. We got to figure out what's next. Now, we know Tariq is eventually going to go to the warehouse. Now, Brayden is saying, what is plan B? What are we going to do next? Tariq is saying, I didn't plan on us starting the war. Remember, when Tariq showed up to the warehouse in season 3, he went to go talk to Noma about who? Her daughter. Now, that's why we got to the shootout that's going to take place in 2 scenes after this. So Tariq is already thinking in my mind, all right, I went to the warehouse to talk to Noma, and I was going to tell Noma about her daughter. The only problem was Noma, she had talked to Effie. Effie flipped on us, and Effie was like, "Nah, you got a daughter, uh, Anya, right?" And Noma said, "Yeah." Well, Effie said Tariq is trying to go after Anya. So that's why Noma took sides with Effie. So when Tariq went over there, he was like, nah, he was going to try to use her as leverage. But Effie had already told. So this is when Tariq had his back against the wall and Brayden showed up. So when Brayden shows up, does the shooting, he shoots Kane in the shoulder. He knocks the gun out of Kane's hand. When we pull up here, they're covering up the car. Brayden is asking, what is plan B? But the reason there is no plan B is because Tariq thought plan A was going to work and we are going to get Anya, and we're going to get Noma to bow out. But at this point, it doesn't work. So from here, they go to the warehouse. And the reason they go to the warehouse, Brayden's asking, do you have any money to get away from here? This is the first time Brayden asked this. Keep track of this. This is the first time Brayden is asking Tariq, do you have money to get out of here? The first time is when they go to the warehouse. They go to the storage room. Tariq goes in there. What does Brayden say? Brayden says, hey, do you have money that we can get out of here? And there's no money in there. It's just Tariq has a bag of guns. He unfolds and he's like, no, I don't have the money, but I have a plan. So Tariq already knows, all right, listen, we didn't save as much money as we were supposed to. But, however, we got lead. And when we say lead, we know that's ammunition. So Tariq's like, man, I don't know. But we do got ammo. So Brayden, think about it like this. How am I going to explain this? Because somebody in the chat is the person that we're about to be talking about. Hey, DJ, hey, have a good weekend, brother. You know what I'm saying? Anybody from Kansas City, I love y'all. Hey, have a good weekend. Be safe, man. Don't drink and drive, bro. Always have a plan. Get an Uber. If you get too messed up, man, Jay, you got to spend that, you know what I'm saying? Spend the extra bread, bro. But be safe, man. Don't drink and drive. Now, we all know somebody. It sounds bad because that somebody might be in the chat right now, but we all know somebody. Put a 2 in the chat if you know we all got somebody that they're capable of living, paying their bills, and making it happen. But like, let's say for a trip, they aren't good enough to look up the hotel, look up what's in the area, look up the flights for that. You know what I mean? Like they'll make the money will be good. Like, okay, hey, we need this much. They'll send it to you, but they're not that good with planning. You know what I mean? Put a 2 in the chat if you know somebody like that. We all know people like they can't plan a trip. So it's like, okay, I gotta plan a trip. I'll let you know how much it is and shit like that. I won't say it sucks. It's just that's not their strength. It's like, okay, if we go out somewhere, let me know how much it costs. But that's just how they are. And at this point, this is what Brayden is on. Hey Tariq, what's the next move? Hey Tariq, how are we gonna do this? It's like, bro, we went to a war. I don't know what's next. I gotta figure it out. Like me, I'm a planner. If y'all ask me something, hell, y'all see me on lives on our free time. I'm pulling up like itineraries. I'm looking at the flights that are going out there. I'm trying to see where the hotel is, what's near to it. How can I get to the train? Like that's what I do. I'm trying to plan shit out. But I don't knock none of my homeboys they wait for me to book shit. Like, hey, Mo, where we going? All right, book this flight. We're gonna be on this flight. This is how much it's gonna cost you. Check your bag in. We're gonna go here. It's gonna be this much from the airport to the. That's what I do. I like to know what the fuck we about to do. Tariq is like, hey, Brayden, I don't know. Nigga, we at war. And the thing about street wars, it's not like the military. It's not like you got backup. It's not like you can phone a friend and say, hey, I know you went to war probably about 10 years ago. I know you've been in for 25 years. You went to war 10 years ago. What would you recommend? It ain't like that in the streets. It's like, fuck it. We just got to go at it with niggas. So Tariq's like, man, I don't have no idea what we doing next. And I'm like, fuck it. So we know about Tariq and Brayden going to they went to the warehouse, the little storage house, and Tariq had some guns in there. He had some guns. He didn't have any money. That's usually how it is when you don't keep no money in the stash spots. But you know what I mean? It is. So Tariq is saying, all right, listen, I got an idea. The weakness for Noma is her daughter, Anya. Now, between y'all and me, you know what I'm saying, the Moets, let me tell y'all something. I'm not going to war to try to get Anya out of here. What Tariq and Brayden are doing right now, matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all answer it. Put a 5 in the chat if you think that Mo is gonna suit up, go to the airport, and try to get Anya out of here. Put a 5 if you think I will. Put a 7 if you think that Mo, me right now, the guy that you guys known for the last 3-4 years, if you think that I'm about to suit up and go to the airport to try to goddamn get Anya out of here. A 5 if you think I would. Put a 7 if you think that nigga Mo ain't doing that shit. Cause I'm looking at this like, nigga, this don't sound right. Like, what? Who? Nigga, Noma's daughter. Who the fuck is Noma's daughter? Man, it's Anya Covington. Anya Covington? Who? Nigga, I'm going to sleep. Nigga, I'm not going to war for Anya Covington. Who the fuck is Anya Covington? Nigga, They talking about, hey Mo, we gotta go get Anya come and tell who the fuck is Anya? What's her name? Oven? No, Anya. Who the fuck is Anya? Onion Covington, that's Noma's daughter. Man, I don't give a fuck about no Oven. Nigga, please. You think I'm not what we gotta do? We gotta go shoot 10 niggas? Who is she? Man, they saying that's Noma's daughter. Oh, nigga. Yeah, it's Noma's daughter, all right. It ain't my daughter, nigga. These niggas talking about, hey, we gotta go to war for Anya Covington's daughter. I'm like, nigga, who? Man, it's Noma's daughter, lady, nigga. We gotta go to war for. Wait, Tariq. Wait. Nigga, we gotta go to war with 5 niggas, and it's just me and you. Yeah, man, son, I got a plan. We're gonna put a brick in a car, and we're gonna put the car on the end of the flight line, but then we're gonna run a half a mile. We're gonna get behind the building, and then we're gonna. I don't know about that, Tariq. I definitely don't know about that. I don't know about that, Tariq. I don't. Hey, I don't know about that, Tariq. Hey, listen to that. Like, hey, on some real shit. We supposed to be we supposed to be telling Tariq's story, but let's be real. Let's be real. The story I just gave you, like, listen to the rundown. Hey, we're gonna put a brick in a car. We're gonna have the car go down the damn flight line. We're gonna sprint 2.5 miles to the side of the building, like, and then we're gonna save the daughter that's in an Escalade guarded by 3 niggas. Hey, Tariq, that don't sound like Tariq. That don't even sound like, man. What the fuck? No, man, dog. I'm looking at this shit like, man, there's no way that I'm ever like, you know what? First of all, I was environmental engineering when I was in the Air Force. I responded to Bestos. Responded to Ebola. I was the number 2 responder in the Ebola response. So when Ebola was a big thing in Europe, I was the number 2 nigga. So there was one person before me that they would call, and I would respond with that motherfucker because I was number 2. I was the assistant. But if number 1 wasn't there, I'd be the primary for any Ebola cases within Europe, from the fucking Atlantic Ocean to goddamn the Russian border. So I used to put in a lot of fucking work in my life. But let me tell you something. I'm not about to goddamn be sitting down here for Anya Covington. Who? Who is her mama? Oh, Noma. Man, what the fuck is a Noma, nigga? Who? Her mama's Noma. With all due respect, fuck Noma. I'm not doing that shit. These niggas, Tariq and Brayden, these niggas put on all tactical gear. They like, we gonna go down to the airport right now. We about to get Anya up out of here. Now, mind you, this is right after they went to war with the goddamn Tejadas, Effie Morales, and Noma and Obi, right? This is right after the war. They covered the vehicle up, went to the storage room. Now they out here. Brady's like, well, what the fuck we doing? This nigga Tariq told him, hey, listen, trust me. We're gonna take this truck over here. So they take the Toyota Sakura and they put that motherfucker on the road. Noma got the gang of niggas. This is who we going to war for. She got them big ass Apple Beats by Dre's on. She ain't giving a fuck. Disrespectful as hell. She's sitting in here. These niggas somehow in a Toyota put a goddamn brick on the on the pedals, tied the steering wheel up, and sent this motherfucker out. Sequoia. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, you the only person that called me saying Sakura. But yeah, Sequoia. Hey, the words is, they slide a little bit. The words, hey, we had 3.5 hours here. The words gonna slide, man. It is what it. Do you see we've been drinking? At the 3 hour and 30-minute mark, my words are finally starting to slur a bit. A bit. But one thing you can't say is the story is legit. You know what I mean? The words might slur a bit at the 3 hour and 30-minute mark, but the story is legit. The words might slur a bit, but the story is legit. Let's continue on. It is what it is. All right. Well, they said the drink is kicking in. Let's get focused. Drink has just left the body. Now, Tariq and Brayden, they put the brick on the vehicle, the acceleration. Ooh. Know when the goons pull up. No one's in the vehicle. You know why no one's in the vehicle? It's because Tariq and Brayden, they pulled up to the backside of the building. They said that the Mo was kicking, the drink was kicking in on Mo. Anya's in the vehicle. She got the Beats by Dre's on, the big apples, the big, you know what I'm saying? Big 4L, big studio. She can't hear nothing. All she hears in her speakers is
sometimes you gotta
pop out a show, nigga. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one up going. I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. OV ho. OV ho. They talking about the drain kicking in. Mo gotta goddamn get these niggas right. Niggas be trying to play your boy like this. They be trying to play your boy like your boy Mo don't do this shit for a living. Well, guess what? We got Anya in the motherfucking truck. We got Tariq and we got Brayden on the motherfucking goddamn tarmac right now. People shooting at the truck. Brrr. Guess what? Ain't nothing happening because ain't nobody in the truck. But you know what is happening? Oh yeah, the okie doke. Guess what? Mo ain't get hit with the okie doke because Mo do the okie doke. Yeah, I'm with Tariq and Brayden on this one. We pull up. Brrr, bow. We knocking down 5 motherfuckers. The same 5 motherfuckers that was shooting at the truck. They all laid down. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac said, my fofo make sure all y'all don't grow. But the only problem is Anya's in the truck. Security drives her ass up out of here. So now Brayden and Tariq, they sitting on the, you know what I'm saying, on the runway, like, damn, what's next? What's next? Wait, hold on. So the shootout. Oh, okay. And then this is when Drew ends up calling Brayden. Drew ends up calling Brayden. It's like, hey, Brayden, we got your sister Becca. Now, you just heard her on the phone. If you don't show up to Pier 90, then we're going to unalive you. Now, people have been trying to connect the dots between Tariq and what's going on with Davis. Now, of course, this is Tariq's story. Brayden gets the phone call. Brayden's like, hey, Tariq, they got goddamn my sister. Pier 90. So Tariq is like, all right, let's think it out. Let's call up Davis and see what the fuck Davis got to do. Now, at this point, when we see Davis, excuse me, Brayden has already left because this is his sister. Tariq is looking at it like, all right, I already got a retainer on Davis. Let me call Davis. One thing I like to point out to you all is if you have a lawyer, even if so, my lawyer, I told you guys, my lawyer was Cecil. Whenever I got traffic tickets, speeding tickets, I had me a lawyer Now, was he on a retainer? No, I just like, okay, if I got a speeding ticket, I drop off 250. He'd go in there, he get the speed ticket, take it off my record. You got to always have lawyers on standby. Now, with Tariq and Davis is a little bit different. It's not like regular. Like Tariq was in jail for, well, he was on stand for fucking murder. He was on stand for fucking selling drugs. All of my charges have been like either driving or non-moving violation. But you still got to keep your lawyer. So not Brayden. Tariq calls up Davis. He says, "Hey Davis, what you got going on?" Now we know that Davis, he got two of them with him. Now, are they quality? I mean, it depends. I mean, at this point, it really depends on what do you consider quality. You know what I mean? For me personally, I was looking at what they gave my dog Davis, and I was like, man, they gave my dog Davis like some solid 6.5, 7s. They gave my dog, you know what I'm saying? They kind of screwed my dog Davis over with, but it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta pop out a show, nigga. Sometimes you just gotta take what you can get. You know what I mean? But Davis had a solid 6.5 and like a 7.5. So he was straight. That's a cool little even. Um, I don't even know where we was at with that. Oh yeah, we calling up Davis. Hey Davis, it's Tariq, man. What you got going on? So Tariq's like, hey bro, I need your help. The Tejada fucking triplets, they didn't came after me. He's like, man, I can't do nothing for you, little bro. You good. You gotta get up out of here. So after this, we don't see from Tariq. Now we know that Brayden, he has an issue with Drew because Drew then took his sister. Now, the next time we see Tariq is when he shows up and he hits the damn car. So Tariq hits the car and then he pops out and he's shooting fucking what's the boy name? Drew? Yeah, I think his name is Drew. I'm not for sure. I can't remember. But I think his name is Drew. Pop, 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 pop. So we all looking like all of us is watching like, damn, it's a lot of action. Put a 2 in the chat if you agree that it was a lot of action that you weren't expecting from the Power. You know what I'm saying? When we watch Power, we're not expecting a shootout followed by a shootout followed by a shootout. When we watch Power, we might get like one shootout here. At the end, we might get another one, but we never seen like multiple shootouts in the Power universe. We're watching this for the first time, like, damn, Tariq done got into it with niggas. Kane then got into it with niggas. Tariq then got into it with Drew. And then it's just a lot of fucking shootouts. I'm like, man, damn, okay. This is cool because y'all know I like action. I don't want to watch a soap opera. If I wanted to watch a soap opera, I'm losing my voice. God damn. If I wanted to watch a soap opera, I go visit my grandma in Virginia and I'll watch daytime television from 12 to 3. But I want to see some action. I want to see niggas get slapped. I want to see motherfuckers get pop, 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 pop. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, well, let's continue on. Said drink some water. Okay, Belicious, we got some Henny. Well, we got some Remy. All right, let's continue on. Because if we don't continue on, they're gonna be saying Mo's bullshitting. Now, one thing, regardless of whatever I got going on, my primary job is to entertain you guys. Now, sometimes I will get distracted. Will we talk about Monet tonight and what's old boy name? done. I don't know because we already had 30 minutes for Tariq. So we're gonna. Matter of fact, we are gonna talk about it. We're gonna. All right. Let's pick it up a little bit. All right. Tariq is the shooting that motherfucking what's the boy named Drew? Bow, 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 bow. He hit Drew in the ass. Bow. Drew got to get up out of there. Brayden is talking about, hey, get in the car. Let's get up out of here because we finally saved Becca. Now, what we about to do is we're gonna speed it up a little bit, but we definitely gonna talk about the last two characters, and we still gonna have a grand old time, and it's still gonna be good. Because I know a lot of people say, oh, that nigga more drunk. When I'm drunk, I'll tell you guys, and y'all know, like I won't be able to function. But all right, so Tariq is out here, boop, 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 boop. He ends up shooting goddamn Brayden in the ass. Not Brayden. Brayden's on this team. Drew, he hits Drew. And we know what Drew's gonna do. Drew's gonna be limping because he's telling Diana, hey, I fucked up. Tariq and them got away, but we gotta go ahead and cancel that for Kane. But that's just an overview for everybody. So after this happens, excuse me, Brayden has a truck. Brayden got Becca. He's like, hey, pull up with me. Tariq hops in. They go take Becca back to the house. Now I don't have the screenshots of this, but when they get to the house, we start to realize that Brayden's dad really is racist, talking about jungle monkeys. I'm like, jungle, what the? Excuse me, sir. What the fuck is a jungle monkey? I'm looking. I'm like y'all. I'm looking. I'm like, have I eaten them? Yeah, I ate probably about like 9 o'clock. I'm looking around like, what the fuck is a jungle monkey? You know what I'm saying? I'm not no jungle monkey. I'm a monkey in the woods. You know what I'm saying? I'm a monkey on the beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucking food and I'm a hacker monkey, but nigga, I ain't no goddamn monkey. You feel me? But at this point, we realize what Brayden's dad is. And the reason they show us that, you remember, you guys remember what I forgot what the senator's name was. What they're showing us is everything that was going on when they were at Stansfield. What happened? What happened about Brayden's father and the senator? Y'all remember? What happened between Brayden's father and the senator? Y'all remember what happened? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was Jungle Bunnies, and then Brayden was a white monkey. But do you remember what happened in the yearbook? Brayden's dad and the senator, the blackface. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they were showing us. So when Brayden disowned his family, it was connecting us back to what the hell happened when they were giving it to Rashad Tate. Hey, Rashad Tate. That's how Rashad Tate got you know what I'm saying? He got the power to be able to run for Congress. You see what I'm saying? So this is a full day. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. This is a full circle right here. This is the moment right here. We picking it out. Watch everybody else go. You gonna start seeing videos after tonight. Hey man, you remember the blackface that they did that was in the yearbook? Well, when he called him a jungle bunny, where they getting it from? They getting it from Mo and that motherfucking yak. They getting it from Mo and the yak. Now they might clown. They was say, "Oh, Mo drunk." Listen, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. We'll continue to do this. Let's get it. I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to point that out. It's a full circle moment right here. Full circle. We had the shit that was going on. Because remember, at first we were thinking it was just a senator. But it turns out it wasn't just a senator. It was the senator and the fucking Weston. You see it? Remember, the first time they were just saying it was the senator in blackface. It wasn't because remember what happened? Brayden's dad said, well, Brayden was sticking up for his dad. Remember, Brayden was sticking up for his dad, saying, no, it wasn't my dad, it was the senator. Turned out your dad is a part of that shit. They looking at Mo. They like, God damn, how the fuck is this nigga doing this? How the fuck is this nigga drinking a half a liter of yak and functioning and figuring shit out? How is he doing it? I'm looking at y'all. I'm looking at y'all. Looking at me. I'm like looking at y'all. Like I'm looking at me. I'm looking at y'all. Y'all looking at me. I'm looking at y'all. I think I don't know. I'm just all I can tell y'all is listen. I'm only telling y'all what I seen on the screen. I don't make none of this shit up. Everything I'm telling y'all, I seen it. Miss Kira said Unk definitely was on the same time. If y'all want me to, I'll go back. I'll get quotes from season 2, season 3, where I was calling all this shit out. If y'all want me to, maybe tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? When I sober up, I'd say, hey, okay, let me see what they're saying. Because they said I was drunk tonight. They said Mo don't know what the fuck he talking about. They said Mo can't put a goddamn sentence together. Mo can't predict nothing. They said Mo don't know what the fuck he talking about. When I'm showing y'all this shit, y'all show me another channel that can prove that, like, that said that shit. Show me another channel that did the full circle moment live, not me thinking about it, thinking that. Like, no. All right, so here we go. So we got. I don't even remember where the fuck was that. We on Tariq. Oh, Tariq was getting into it with Drew. Everybody was shooting. Everybody was going crazy. Everybody going crazy at this point. Like bang, bang, damn. You know, you trying to duck and dodge. You don't know what the fuck is really going on at this point. At this point, everybody's like, hey, I'm just gonna go home. You know what I mean? They say, hey, can you load this shit up? Nah, I'm just gonna go home because it's too dangerous out here. So we all go home for the evening. Tariq out here. Look how Tariq is shooting. Anytime you see a person with their scully down to their eyebrows and their mouth is doing this is what the barber says. Hey, so they can line your beard up, your mustache on top. Tariq out here. Bow, bow. We like, damn, who the fuck he shooting at? But he's shooting at Drew. We know that Drew get hit in the buttocks. So we like, man, fuck that. We gotta get the fuck out of here. That was Brayden versus Drew. Tariq goes and gets his money. Now, if you can remind me, if anyone can remind me, do we remember Tariq putting his money like in one of these ventilation shafts? Does any of us remember that? Or this is just something that they show us? Okay, he had the dope on the roof, and after he got the dope, he was putting it. They never showed us the money in the ventilation shaft, did they? You should have been a mango pack. Ain't no way he should have survived that crash. Remember he put the seatbelt on. So I guess we saying the seatbelt saved him. But what I want to know right now though is, does anyone remember Tariq actually putting some shit in the? I don't remember this part. I know they had to work on the roof. You go up there, you scan your ID, and the false wall will open up. But I don't remember them. I don't remember them having like full storage rooms. You know what I mean? In the spot. But anyway, Tariq gets his money out of there. But Tariq gets his money, and then right after that, we find out that there's $100,000 on everybody's head. So they supposed to be getting out of here. Now Tariq goes against Junior. Now, when they get into this little warehouse, well, not the warehouse, but the parking garage, Junior shows up, and Junior is kind of aggressive. He's saying, "Hey, I got a thumb drive. Cooper Saxon already told me what it is, and I'm looking for you two, you goofy motherfuckers." So Tariq and Brayden, they looking like us. We like, what the hell is happening? One thing, see, when I ask these questions, I don't know if you guys is. I don't know if you all like when you live life, like when you go out. I don't know how it is. Do you like as far as the women? Do you guys actually get harassed? Let's say you're looking for women's clothes and you're in like Saarbrücken. Do you? I mean, in the states it's different. I can only go off of like what we got in Germany. But like for the black women, do we get harassed? I know every now and then, like, I'm not knocking what you guys got going on. I'm just saying, like, I know for black guys, when I go into like even we going into, saying to the outlets, it's like they looking at me. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, motherfucker, let me spend my bread. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna spend some money to spend like 200. I can only imagine them looking at me like goddamn fucking Junior. Like one thing we seen about Junior, when we heard him talking to his mom, we heard him talking to Blanca. Okay, yeah, we gotta judge him. Now, if I'm gonna give the story from his perspective, then I'm gonna definitely look at it differently. But from our perspective, I'm looking at him like, who the fuck are you, and why are you showing me your badge? Elder said, Junior acting like a rookie. That's what I'm saying. Like, you pull up, hey, I know you guys, and you show me your badge. I'm looking at you like, who the fuck are you? Like, I ain't. Even if I am doing something, I'm not about to tell you I'm doing some shit. Like, who the fuck are you? You show me your badge. I don't give a fuck about that badge, nigga. Who the fuck? I know who you are. Cooper Sock sent me a thumb drive. Well, okay, it ain't got nothing to do with me. And then he says, my auntie Angela. No disrespect. I don't give a fuck who your auntie is, nigga. Who are you? My name is Junior. I'm with the DEA. Okay, so what are you contacting me for? Man, no one's listening to this shit, man. I was in Albuquerque. I got kicked out the club for a fucking murder. I was in Chandler, Arizona. I got kicked out the club for a murder. I just put the handcuffs on. I took the hey, take me over to the motherfucker, wherever you gonna take me, go to my car, and you're gonna figure out that they got my work badge, they got my goddamn registration. Like, fuck all that shit. This nigga talking about. Who you with, nigga? Who you with, nigga? So he's pushing up on Tariq. And the thing is, the only downside for Junior, he don't know that Tariq has been doing like this is Tariq's story, so we gotta be on Tariq's side. Tariq has been doing this shit. What is this? This is a 10-year anniversary. Tariq has been doing this shit for 10 years. Maybe the first 2 years he wasn't like really in the streets, but Tariq, what do we know about Tariq? Who was the first person that taught Tariq the game? Someone tell me who is the first person Tariq taught, like learned the game from, that taught Tariq the game. You either say taught him the game or learned the game from. Who was the first person Tariq was fucking with? Let's be real. So for the police to pull up on him, yeah, I know me and Brillo, we were debating like the snitch shit. Who was the first person that taught Tariq the game or showed him the game? Like, let's be real. Nah, Elder, it wasn't Tasha. It is what it is, and Miss Kira. It was Kanan. Remember, before Tariq, before I'm not Monet, before Tasha was saying, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you the game," Tariq was running with Kanan. Remember, Uncle Kanan got out of jail. and he took a like no homo. He took a liking to young Kanan. He was like, okay, cool, and he was treating him more like a son than he was treating Sean. So when we look at Tariq, Tariq's influence was Kanan. It was Kanan, and then who did Kanan put a subsidiary up under him? It was Drew. The only reason Tariq was so cool with Drew is because Kanan was like, hey, you need to hang out with Drew because Kanan had other shit to do. Kanan was trying to take over what fucking Ghost and Tommy had. So he was like, hey, you're going to be up under Drew because Drew is going to listen to me. So Kanan was a huge influence on the young Kanan, the youngest point of Kanan's life. As far as it came to the streets, he was going and linking up with whatever he was getting through goddamn Kanan. Because remember, at that point, Ghost was running the nightclub. Ghost was making sure that he went to school. Ghost didn't have any involvement with Tariq learning what the streets was going on. Kanan got out of jail. And once Kanan got out of jail, that's when Tariq started linking up with him. Because remember, Kanan showed up. He talked to goddamn, well, he was already talking to James, but that's when he seen Tasha again. And he started talking to Tasha. And then Tariq, James and them were like, okay, this is your uncle. Remember, Tommy was closest. Tommy was closer to goddamn Kanan than James was. Because remember, James is the one that got Kanan locked up. James snitched to get Kanan locked up. Tommy didn't want no parts of it. So that's why the relationship between Kanan and Tommy was still strong. Listen, I used to watch Power 3 times a week. I would go to work, watch that shit. Come home, watch that shit. And when I get home, watch it again. And then I would listen to Mark Dark break it down. The reason Tommy and Kanan were so fucking close is because Tommy, just like we see with Brayden and Kanan, I mean, not Kanan, but Brayden and Kane, he's trying to figure out where the fuck he is in life. Of course, his best friend is James St. Patrick, Tariq St. Patrick, but Kanan is giving you a different perspective. Kanan is giving you straight street, not going legitimate. We're gonna make this money. We're gonna get out here and get it. And I've been saying that shit like, man, hey, you know what? You know what? Y'all not appreciating none of this shit. We're gonna do this shit Sunday, man. Y'all not fucking with. Should I? We have 4 hours. Put a. I'm trying to make this shit difficult. Put an 8 in the chat. Should I continue, or put a 9 in the chat? If you're like, man, Mo, just tap out for the night, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna give y'all the goddamn rundown. We still gotta finish up Tariq's story. I mean, we kind of finished it up, but we gotta loop up all the JR. We gotta talk about Monet. Yes, and give me 8 in the chat. Y'all like Mo, tell a little Mo, put a 9 in the chat. Mo, get the fuck out